Capricorn. We're talking about the full moon that is coming up in your sign. This is for Cap rising mostly, but can be watched by Capricorn moon as well as Capricorn sun. And I'm going to be offering a full moon healing that I'll put the link below for. And during that healing, the phrasing that I would love for you to release is martyrdom, because you're not alone in this. And I would love for you to, like, what I want to do for you is give you the vibe of, like, I want to give you the it's not your fault moment, the Goodwill Hunting, it's not your fault moment. I want to give that to you in like a, you're not alone. You're not alone in this. You don't have to do this alone. You're not alone. And let you have the guttural, feral, adolescent cry that I know is deep in there. I just lost some of you. It's okay. It takes an intense amount of courage to look at the things within you, not that you've done technically, not for this one, but maybe for some of you things that you've done, but things that have been done to you. This is really highlighting self and relationships here. And Pluto's back in your sign, which feels like a nom flashback for a lot of you since, it's been there since 2008. And, Pluto went into your house of money and you probably felt like a little bit of hope as far as like manifesting in the woo-woo. And, accepting that the 9-to-5 is dead. And now you're just like, I don't know. I'm alone and I don't know how to do any of this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I'm just trying my fucking best, and I want to just have a good, comfy, bougie fucking life at the end of the fucking work week, and I can't have that because I'm surrounded by people who don't understand me and who don't really see me, and I just have lost so many things. Where's the South Node? I've lost friends. I've lost this like version of what I thought that I was supposed to do, and I lost, like, did you have fun? Did you have fun in the past year and a half? Probably not. I'm guessing that it was like with the North Node transiting your house of play, creativity, romance, childlike spirits, and joy. It's almost like either you had kids or you didn't. And you decided you did want kids or you didn't. And maybe you found a passion project that you will eventually want to monetize. But sometimes, and this is a leadership, this is an entrepreneurial mindset, these are not just my words, when we look at like, what is it you're trying to manifest? Millions and millions and millions of dollars. Why? Because when I was growing up, I was poor. When I was growing up, my father did this, my mother did this. It's like, oh, okay, so you want to prove to your parents that you're worthy. Okay, let's look at inner child stuff. Let's look at inner adolescent stuff. What do you want? I want a big old house with a big old fence and all these things. Why? When I was growing up, we had to move around a lot, and I didn't know if we were going to be homeless or, maybe we were like, I grew up with, in Bedford, so we had the Hanscom Air Force Base there, so we had all the base kids, so we would have kids coming and going all the time. And so that must have been very jarring for them to be like, okay, we're just moving. I can't make friends. I can't do this. So when you want that big old house, it's like safety. When did you not feel safe? And don't get me wrong, I want you to have those millions of dollars. I want you to have that house. I want you to have the picket fence. I want you to have the community center. I want you to have that title, that job, whatever it may be. But if we don't know the root of our why, we cannot access the infinity of abundance that is surrounding it. Because at the end of the day, within that root, within that seed is fear that we're trying to heal. And we have to heal it first before the external world will gift it to us. That was a lot in not even 5 minutes, Cap, but it's you, so I love you. So really In your journaling from now until the full moon, what has been going on since 2008 up until March 23rd, 2023, my birthday, and what has been going on from March 23rd, 2023, my birthday, up until June 11th of this year. How is that different from the 2008 version of you? What kind of felt freer? What kind of felt like, oh, I can trust people again? This is nice. This is great. And then what smacked you in the face in the past few weeks? The South Node in Scorpio, the South Node is going to be going into Libra next week. So we're going to be, okay, so the South Node is like your past life tendency, what we're releasing. And the North Node is our good tendencies, the head of the dragon, where we're going, the collective destiny. So you've had this North Node in your house of play, creativity, romance, childlike spirits, and the South Node has just been getting rid of people and communities and things and ideas for the future that maybe do not serve your highest and most authentic timeline now. And so now with the South Node going to be going into your 10th house of public life and image and career, old patterns, Cap, old patterns. You know, it's interesting to me that your 10th house is run by Libra, which is very balanced. Don't martyr yourself. That's what we're releasing is martyrdom. You don't have to be alone as the CEO up there by yourself. We are releasing old toxic. Pluto is trying to get rid of all the negative side of the Cap, the top-down structures and authorities. Yes, there needs to be like a person running the ship, but you need right-hand men, right-hand women, comrades, assistants, accountants. You cannot do this on your own, and you're not supposed to do it on your own. I don't want you on the $5 million yacht alone. I want you on the compound in the community center with your people, with your flock, sharing responsibilities, sharing. But knowing that if the South Node, if anybody that's been removed from your life in the past little bit, they were meant to go. And the Sun's in your house of relationships, so right now, from now until the nodal change, actually the nodes are changing, yeah, in like a week or two. I don't have my calendar in front of me, I'm sorry. Relationships, if someone's in your life right now, they're meant to be there. Even if they're not what you thought that they were gonna look like, they're meant to be there. And learn to be vulnerable with them. Learn to share, learn to talk to them, even if it terrifies you. You can use all of your leadership tools, all of your texting someone, say, hey, can you hold space for me? See, yes, I can, no, I can't. Do all the things, but then be so vulnerable in that moment. If they can't handle it, that's a good thing. You now know that they can't handle it, and then they can move along, just like the South Node has been moving them along. But love yourself enough to be vulnerable in these moments and to express yourself. And say, yeah, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm experiencing. Yeah. And they might say, wow, that's a lot. It's like, yeah, that's a normal day. It's a Tuesday, a normal Tuesday for me. You're not alone, Cap. You're not alone. And even if it feels so alone, you're here with me. You're at my coffee table with me, transcending time and space with me. And I see you, and I honor you, and I value you, and we need you. But we need every facet of you, you beautiful diamond, you. And it might just feel like your whole internals are getting rocked. But this ship is not slowing down. So be open and honest with the people that have stuck around, because I really feel like they can handle you. You're not too much. You're not difficult to love at all. You're allowed to be smushy. You're allowed to be soft. You're allowed to cry. And be seen fully, even though you've been hurt before. I love you. I'll see you in a few weeks.